Welcome back, good viewer. This is the Skyrider, and I don't know about you, my friends, but I fancy getting out of here. And I'm not just talking about the shed. Fun though it was, it also gets a bit boring in there. I mean, come on, good viewer. It's only got a pickaxe, a spade, and a bucket. A bucket, good viewer. That's all it's got in there. So, my friends, what we need to do now is, in fact, before we head over to Brother Murus, what we need to do is we need to head into the fourth of the four buildings, St. Gennell's, after already having visited St. Yora's, St. Tena's, and St. Vale's. Anything in this room? Coin stack, and nothing else. I always find those little rooms weird, good viewer. I mean, in the sense that, you know, it's only got a coin stack in it. So, and yet, you know, it needs to be there, that room. Rooms like that, which only have, like, maybe only have one thing in it, or indeed may not have anything, in them. Those rooms still need to be there, and I like those rooms, because whilst they're pointless to our objectives, they're not pointless to the map design, because you can't have, you know, you've got to have some dead ends, some red herrings, as well as some dead zombies, because otherwise the game just becomes far too simple. This is what we need, good viewer, the cemetery key. Shut up, Paul. Yes. So, you know, even if those rooms do only have one coin stack in them, I still like them. So, good viewer, what we want to do here, actually, I can make all these doors open at once. See? And there's Jim Bob over there. Oh, has he seen us? Yes, he has. Oh well. Swing around for another pass. Yeah, there we go. He's dead. Down for the count. And I believe, yes, mini hammer in his room. See, even though this is one of the only missions in the game, good viewer, where you don't actually need to collect any money, we've already got ourselves at almost 700 loot. Not bad for a place full of dead people. So, this, good viewer, random couple of elemental arrows here, is the Tower of St. Gennell's. Very important, good viewer. So we need to open it onto the night sky. All will be explained here. The Master Builder doth surely gaze favourably upon our crusade to subjugate the wild forces of nature with tools built in his name. Here in this tower, with these optic machines, I have learned much about the movements of the lights the Builder hath set above. The divine power of the moon and stars hath been focused into a pool of water, which I name the Lunar Pool. I hadst hoped the water would show the same properties as holy water, but it doth not. However, it must hold the Builder's grace, for it doth bestow the Builder's blessing upon holy symbols immersed in the pool. I shall investigate this further, drawing forth knowledge for the glory of the Builder. Brother Renault. Yes, good viewer, and this is one of those... Hang on. Why do I always press the wrong buttons? There we go. This, good viewer, is one of the steps you need for the holy symbol. Ding! Drop it in the lunar pool, and it becomes a blessed holy symbol, which one needs. I like this room, this observatory. Yeah. And enough of that. So, back down we go. Time to visit Murus. Shut up. Okay, back up the lift. And of course... Sorry, good viewer, I'm aware that sometimes those noises drown out my commentary. We can use that because we turn the power back on in the basement.
Yes, that is the candle I was using to see the night I died. It will do for our needs. I see that thou hast all of the items we need to perform the ritual of consecration. Meet me at my grave in the cemetery.
Yes. Now to actually bury the good brother. And that, good viewer, is why you need whoops. Sorry. No. What? Oh. Sorry, good viewer. Completely pressed the wrong button there. That is why, of course, you need the cemetery key. Okay, hide behind this tombstone. Because what kind of cemetery would this be if it wasn't crawling with the undead? Oh, did he see us? I think he saw us. Yeah, he saw us. That's one. Now, I just want to be sure that we get rid of as many zombies as possible. Oh, come on. There we go. Get rid of as many zombies as possible so that the ritual is not disturbed. Perfect. There we go. It's quite a nice night otherwise. You know, aside from all the death and general scariness.
Let us begin, my friend. Wave the rosary over my tombstone.
I do wish those zombies would shut up. You're ruining a perfectly good funeral. Honestly, some people are just so selfish.
Now place the candle on my tombstone.
Ooh, look at me. I'm the undead. I can't rest, so I'm not going to allow anybody else to do so. Zombies, the trolls of the afterlife.
Read the prayer of consecration.
Okay, I'm trying to get as far away as possible because I want to hear Garrett read this, because Garrett's voice is the most awesome thing in the universe. I'd consider having sex with it if it were possible. It's that good.
O Master Builder, we ask thee to bless our brother who hath died in thy service. Forgive him the transgressions of his living days, and look with favor on his works in thy name. Plumb and plane, fire and forge, purify his spirit, and draw from him all which does not meet thy plan. Take him to serve with thee in thy home, where he may rest in peace eternal.
Touch my tombstone with the holy symbol.
I just love the way Garrett reads that. He's like, oh, Master Builder, blah, 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 blah. I don't believe in all this crap, but I'm just doing this to get out of here.
At last, my prayers have been answered. My soul is finally free. Acolyte, thou hast saved me from eternal unrest, but I need thee to help my friends from life as well. I've prepared their final resting places for them, but I need thee to place their bodies in their graves. The first is Brother Renault. He died in the cellar of the Cathedral. Please, go get his body and place it in his grave.
Are you kidding me, Murus? All the stuff that I've gone and done for you, and you're still asking me to do more. Not gonna lie, mate, it's very noble of you to want to help your friends out, but I needs to get out of here. I've got a contract to fulfill, you know. Oh well. We'll just have to do a lot of backtracking. Right, now for the hardest part of the mission. Finding a place that will allow me to mantle back up here. Because, Oh, excellent. That took far less time than I thought it would. Normally, it's just irritate. It's one of those. It's like in the Lost City where you have to jump onto the rope that you shoot when you're climbing around the outside of the tower. It's not, you know. The only thing that makes it challenging is just the game refuses to recognise what you're trying to do, and you have to do it in a very specific way, otherwise it won't work. It's just one of those irritating jumps. So, Brother Renault is in here, and this is why we made the wine cellar key earlier. It's not necessary, that door is pickable, it just, you know, saves you the time. Anything else before we take the good brother away? Died in the wine cellar. I thought that I would have thought the hammers would be rather Puritan in their ways, and not, because we can't, we can't open the door without dropping the body. I would have thought the hammers would be rather Puritan in their ways, which does beg the question of why they have wine in their cellars. Or indeed, Brother Renault, what you were doing in the wine cellar at the time of your death. Were you being a bad boy? Come on, mate, if I can stick to my religious beliefs and not drink, then I'm sure you can as well. Oh dear. Still, you're dead. So, you'll learn next time. Right? I wonder what the hammer's belief on the afterlife is. Oh, there's the whole builder's paradise thing, I suppose. So, here we have an open grave with zombies by it. So, we'll drop him in from the other side.
Please go get the body of Brother Renault and place it in his grave.
Yes, yes, Murus. Here lies Brother Renault. He does now. I said he does now.
I do not know who thou art, but by thy hand I can finally depart this earth and go to the builder's home. It is only fitting that I reward thee. In the winter tunnels beneath the cloister, seek thee a room with a mural on one of the walls. In the upper right-hand corner of this mural, spy out a hidden button. Press that button. Thou hast what thou wilt find there, and my full thanks. Farewell.
Farewell, sir.
Please bury Brother Martello. He died in the cathedral attic.
Great! More backtracking. Yes, good viewer. Once you sort of... It's... I suppose... Once you get rid of all the enemies, this place becomes, you know, very... benign, really. And that's the problem with this, you know, latter half of this mission. Oh, that worked as well. Excellent. The mantling gods are on my side. Yes, yes. We can hear you. Okay, let's get up here. Oh, no, actually, no, never mind. I was wondering if I could cheat it. Because Brother Martello is up there. Yes, yes, scary noises. Ooh, cup. 876, not bad at all. I could have just gone around there, couldn't I? Yeah, well. Yes, yes, more brains. Brains, brains, brains. Moss arrows? Not particularly useful in this mission. Well, as in, I didn't use them much. That's the armory, good viewer, that we'll be going into later. Now we just have to head up, going around. They do make a very atmospheric cathedral. I'll give them that. The cathedral probably is probably the scariest part of this entire mission. It's the place with the most scary sounding bits, like the evil whispering and the moaning and other scary noises like this. Broccoli. Broccoli. Water arrows. And yeah, I gotta pick this lock as well. Be nice to other people. Give the Skyrider your dessert. Subscribe. Subscribe. Or we will eat your soul. Subscribe. That's what the ghosts are saying. I'm pretty sure, in my expert opinion, good viewer, that that is what they are saying. Subscribe, or we will eat your soul. And I don't know about you, good viewer, but I would avoid pissing the hammers off. Oh yes, we also want you to like the video and comment on it, or we'll eat part of your soul. But remember, subscribe. This is totally the hammer horns talking. Ooh, we're hammer horns. We're scary. Ooh, scary stuff, good viewer. Very scary stuff. Okay, Brother Martello. Time for Betty Buys. And in you go.
Now I must ask thee for one last thing. These haunts who inhabit the bodies of my brethren, they must all be killed.
I was right, good viewer. That is an objective. Here lies Brother Martello. Yeah, thanks to the work of Muggins here. Yes, I was right, good viewer. You do have to kill all the hammer haunts.
Kill all the hammer haunts and return here for thy reward.
Yes, boss. Right away, boss. And despite my bad maths in the last episode, good viewer, I know now how many we've killed. 8. 3 in the Cathedral, 1 that patrols St. Yora's, another 3 out here. Do we have 3 here? Yes. Another 3 here, that patrol places like St. Tena's and St. Gennell's. 1 in St. Vale's, which... Wait a minute. Oh god, I'm doing the maths wrong. Okay, right, hang on. 3 in the Cathedral, 1 in St. Yora's, that's 4. 3 that patrol Tena's and Gennell's variously that all come across this courtyard here. 7. 1 that we encountered in Vale's. 8. Right, and there are a total of 9, so now we need to go and get that one. We're not going to go back into St. Gennell's, we're going to go into this room here. Behold, the bathroom of death. A couple of water arrows in here. A nice random little toilet. And a lift. These are the tunnels, good viewer, that exist beneath the cloister. Now, as you can probably hear, this is where haunt number 9 resides, good viewer. No, I don't want to risk it. I want to set this up properly, because what this guy will do is he'll patrol this workshop. In fact, instead of waiting around, let's show off this place that Brother Renault told us about. Down you go. Oh! Talk of the devil. And, yes, now this button, good viewer, it's quite difficult to find if you don't know where it is. There it is. It's literally right up in the top corner. It took me quite a while to find that, because I remember I was looking around here. Where on earth is it? I can't see it. Top right corner of what? But it's literally right up in the top right corner there. So, in here, you have some supplies, good viewer. Water arrows, some holy water, a couple of mines, you know, stuff that could potentially be used in taking out hammer horns, basically. Okay, fine, we'll run past you. Yes, yes, brains, brains. Yes, okay. Final hammerhorn, good viewer. Perfect. Okay, we'll wait for you to turn around. Down he goes. Now I believe that sound, good viewer, indicates that you've completed something. Like you've completed the next step in Brother Murus's incredibly long quest chain. More holy water and a healing potion. Wow, we've done actually remarkably well, good viewer. I think I've only used one healing potion in the course of this whole mission. Is it one? I don't know, I could be wrong. Okay, never mind him. We'll just head back up. Time to get out of here, good viewer. Once and for all. Yes. What was I saying? I was saying something and I can't remember what it is. Climb out of the slow lift and head back to the graveyard. Sorry, we've been doing a lot of backtracking here, good viewer. Bouncy, bouncy.
Thou hast been a great help to me, friend, and I owe thee great thanks. I wish I could give thee the key to the cloister gate, but that is long lost. Take this key instead. It opens the armory in the attic. There is something up there that a crafty person like thee will find useful. I go now to my rest. Once again, I thank thee.
One armory key, good viewer. Our way out of here. Goodbye, Brother Murus. It was nice knowing you, mate. I do like just characters like that. Just these sort of characters that only ever appear once. It's like for those of you who know Half-Life 2, it's like Father Grigori. That's who Brother Murus reminds me most of. I love Father Grigori, who appears in Ravenholm, you know, the abandoned town where you're killing all the zombies as Gordon Freeman, and of course that final gauntlet, there we go, that you run with him, and then he tells you to go on, and so on and so forth. Oh god, more zombies. Oh, just piss off and let me get out of here, will you? Ah, stop dancing. Down you go, you wanker. Okay. Idiot zombies. Okay, back up here and up to the roof. Yeah, and like, I know, I just like how Father Grigori's fate was left ambiguous. Okay, one fire arrow, one explosive charge, and a scroll. Beware, this object is a powerful explosive device. Only authorized demolitions personnel should employ it. Place close to the target gate or portcullis. Trigger the device with fire. Take adequate cover before detonating. Note: the explosion is not of sufficient power to destroy walls. Be sure to target gates and other weak structures. Indeed we shall, mate. Okay, good viewer. This is it. We're getting out of the cathedral. Thank God. Sorry, thank the builder. Shut up, zombies. But yeah, I just like how Father Grigori's fate in Half-Life was left ambiguous, because you see him go down, apparently in a blaze of glory. Shut up, John. But you never actually see the corpse. And it is my firm belief, good viewer, that in anything, any game, any book, any novel, any film, etc., etc., whatever it is, a character is never, under any circumstances, to be considered completely and confirmed dead unless you see the corpse. That's my rule, good viewer. Much like the zombies, really, funnily enough. But yes, anyway, good viewer. we're going to get out of here now. I hope this works. Whoops, I think I took some damage there. But that's our way out, good viewer. Let's take it. Don't want to stay here for longer than we have to. Bye, Cathedral.
Now you have your precious eye. What do you hope to do with me?
I can't tell you how pleased I am with you, Mr. Garrett. I simply can't find the words, but perhaps Victoria can help me in that regard. She has such a way with them.
Yes, we are both so very pleased.
Victoria?
Even though the eye is defective.
What?
Victoria is quite right, Mr. Garrett. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but this eye is completely blind.
It's a rock. It's what you asked for. Am I gonna get paid or not?
Of course. Victoria, are you prepared to give Mr. Garrett his compensation?
Bow to the woodsy lord, and offer up your flesh eye so that his eye of stone may see, man fool. Bids he then the spruces to singer him an anthems, and the woodsy lord binders them fleshes to stone.
Did you think those ancient phrases were mere words, man fool? Look at me! I am the woodsy lord, the trickster of legend. If you be thirsty, flesh thing, drink of me. If you be hungry, then feed, for I am the honey maker and the jumpsberry.
He am the leaf that feeders on the fleshed ones, thems that calls themselves builders, and wielded up a hammers against him.
My poor Mr. Garrett, you will not live to see the sprawling glory of it. Your sacrifice is not yet complete. 9 lilacs and 9 thistlades must feed, and I? Stands he then in the green's infested maw, and speeds he out his judgments upon the weeps and writhing man-folds.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Skyrider. Farewell until we meet again.